Hello, Sheldon Gould here with S&N Custom Lawn Care in Gladstone, Manitoba. I haven't put a video up for a week or so. It's kind of been sort of hectic around here. Not a whole lot is going on, but also at the same time a lot has gone on. Last week we had a friend of ours come and stay with us for a week with her two kids. So we were busy entertaining them. We were having bonfires every night. I did put a bonfire video up a few days ago, but we got our bonfire pit pulled out. Originally the person that lived here used this thing as a bird barrel, and it's made out of like a big chunk of pipe or a steam engine, like chunk of boiler. It's a great big chunk of steel, but it was stuck in the bush. And I said, well, that'll make a great fire pit. So I got the skid steer out one day and I dragged it out of the bush and fired it up as a bonfire. It's a little high in my opinion to be an actual fire pit. It does burn really good. It burns really hot and really fast. You can burn anything in it. It burns so fast that I was going out every day to cut wood, fill the truck box full, and by the end of the night we had burnt through that. But yeah, it kept me busy. She was here I think 6 days with her kids. So every day I was out cutting a full truckload of wood. I definitely put the still saw to good use. Other than that, haven't really put anything up since Canada Day. Did a little bit of mowing in town, my bi-weekly mowings in Gladstone, Manitoba. I've also picked up a couple more bi-weekly mowings, so I'll be busy doing that. Starting to get hot out. We haven't got a whole lot of rain, so the grass isn't growing that fast. So we're actually, instead of 2 weeks, we're going on about 3 weeks between mows right now. I did take, actually I'll show you. Oh, as you can see, got the heater put away, pulled out the fan. It's getting hot in here. Wish I had the air conditioning in this shop, but all I got is a fan for now. But what I did is took the mower deck off there, off the John Deere X530, and put the tiller back on because the wife wanted the other half of the garden tilled. So about a week ago I went and tilled that. Like, not a whole lot to see in here, but truck box is full of wood. Literally every day we'd fill this right up level at the top. I'd go back out in the bush out there, out where I dump my grass clippings and tree trimmings. Go out there, there's a whole pile of dead wood. So me and the wife would go out and cut a bunch of wood, load the truck up, come back and have a bonfire. I'll wander over here. You can take a look at this bonfire pit way over in the corner. Definitely a good fire pit. You gotta have a good fire going really to see it, because like I said, it's fairly high. It's not like a normal fire pit, but I like it because it contains the fire and you don't have ashes and sparks and coals going every which way. But I'll wander over here. You can see we got the chairs around it. It has been dry. It's been hot today. I think at the hottest point we got up to 33 degrees Celsius. And with humidity, I think they said it felt like 40 degrees. And it's been kind of stormy weather. They're calling for rain, possible storms tonight, and severe thunderstorms for tomorrow. But as you can see, there's not too much in the sky right now. But yeah, they're calling for storms again. There's been a few storms in the area, but they seem to split around us. You get one off to the south there over the house, and then we get one forming to the north here, kind of over the shop. We're only about 15-20 minutes from the southwest end of Lake Manitoba. So a lot of those storms kind of form over the lake and end up touching down if there's any tornadoes on the other side of the lake. There's a bunch of tornadoes and funnel clouds and stuff reported today for Saskatchewan, the southeast corner of Saskatchewan, but nothing here so far. Yeah, this is the fire pit. It's got that grill on the top. Like I said, it was her bird barrel. It was literally back in the bush there by those other two barrels back where I dumped it out. There's a bunch of stuff I got to push back into the bush with the skid steer yet. But I pulled this out because I knew our friend was coming for a week with their kids and they wanted to have a bonfire. And it pretty much burns everything down. Not a whole lot left. It's about, I would say, an eighth full. I got to empty out the ashes. But as you can see, it's really thick steel and it burns hot. We were having fires. We'd start about 4:30, 5 o'clock at night. We'd go to about 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning. And by 2 o'clock in the morning, you'd actually get the outside of this thing starting to glow red. So it definitely burns hot. It's got the clean out door on the side. The hinges are broke, so I just kind of got it propped up right now. But that'll be handy to clean it out. So yeah, the last week there, well, I think she left on Tuesday, and I think she came out last Wednesday. So almost 7 days. And out of those 7 days, I think we had a fire every night. So 6 days we didn't have a fire the day she left. So 6 days of fire in this. That included cutting wood and 6 loads in the back of my truck there. Right full. As you can see, that's about all the wood I got left. I gotta cut that up. We have our wedding renewal coming up August 10th. So we're gonna have a bonfire for that. So I gotta get busy and cut a bunch of wood up. Probably a truck and a half. I want to make sure I got lots of wood for that night so that I'm not running around cutting wood when I'm supposed to be having fun, you know. Yeah, got the chairs out. Got the lawn mowed about a week and a half ago. Looks not too bad. It is starting to turn brown just because we haven't had a whole lot of rain out here. We did have a big rainstorm go through here. It didn't exactly hit us, but Plumas, which is about 45 minutes, gotta think, 45 minutes northwest of here, they got 80 millimeters of rain, and we got about 1/10. So we didn't get a whole lot. But as you can see, the grass is starting to brown. And like I said, I put the tiller back on the tractor. Actually, the first day that our company was out, one of our friends came out with their 2 kids, like I was saying, and her daughter, who's I think 6, helped me put the tiller on the tractor so that I could come out and till. The wife has to get out here and do a little bit of weeding, and she wants to plant some more stuff, but over here it's hard to tell with the weeds. Like I said, she's got to weed this. But I think there's carrots, peas, lettuce, beets, and I'm not 100% sure what else is in there. Nothing in here at the moment. I think we're going to put some other stuff in there. That all there is all potatoes. We got 3 rows of potatoes. I believe I counted them. I think there's 48 hills of potatoes. And like I said in our other videos, I broke this garden up from scratch. It literally looked like that about a year ago. So we're starting from scratch. This is our first year putting anything in, so we'll see how well it grows. And then this side of the garden was full of Canadian thistle. So I got the tiller out and tilled that all down. She wants to plant some stuff over here. I think we're going to plant some giant pumpkins, some squash, cucumbers. I think she wants to put in some corn. But we got to get to it because we're just about running out of time. And we've been so busy lately that we haven't really had time. And I had the mower deck on the X530 there, the John Deere. So I was busy mowing with that. So I couldn't get to tilling until this last weekend. So I pulled the deck off because I had some spare time and put the tiller on, and we got that tilled. Pulled an old tractor tire out of the bush. We got to get some dirt for it. We're going to plant some asparagus in it. I don't think it'll be this year, but hopefully next year. Get some dirt and we'll throw it in there. I might have to move this a bit. I'm not 100% sure this is where we want it. Might actually move it back a bit. Over there we got some rhubarb, which is ready to cut. Also in front of the house there, it's hard to see from here, but there's also a patch of rhubarb. That's ready to cut. Maybe give some rhubarb away and stuff. Other than that, starting to get busy with DJing, doing live sound with my other company, Sonic Slade Music Productions. July 27th, I'm down in Deloraine, Manitoba to do DJing for their fair, and then I also provide sound and music for the Demolition Derby. So that's coming up in a couple of weeks, and then we also got booked to do music and sound in Virden, Manitoba for the Virden Demolition Derby. That's in August. I'm near the end of August 27th, 28th, I think, somewhere in there. I'm not 100% sure on the date. No, it's around August 19th. I think it's about August 20th. I should remember this because I got married 2 years ago, the day before the Derby, on August 19th. And then last year we did sound and music at the Derby on our first year anniversary, which was August 19th. And there's my dogs. They figured out how to get out of their pen, so they don't stay in there, but they're actually behaving pretty good. They stay in the yard. So that's Chunk, and that's Ace over there. And then my white one up there, that's Bailey. So yeah, that's about all I've been doing. I would have put a video up sooner, but like I said, we were busy entertaining our guests for a week there, and then was in town doing a little bit of mowing, and spent most of my week out in the bush actually cutting trees and filling my truck just for our bonfire, so we could have a bonfire every night. Way over there you can see those white flowers. That's peonies. She's got purple peonies and white peonies. There's my cat Striker wandering along the side of the house. Don't really have too many videos of them because they're always hiding. My other cat Charlie out here is somewhere out here. Oh, there he is. There's the two cats. Striker's the black and white one, and the one coming towards me there is Charlie. And then Bailey, and then the two dogs, Chunk and Ace. So the animals are busy playing. They're enjoying the weather now that it's cooled off tonight. Like I said, we were up to about 33 degrees Celsius, and they were saying it felt like 40 degrees Celsius. But it's cooled down. I think they're calling for a high of, I think I read 16 degrees Celsius overnight. Tomorrow's supposed to ramp up again. No, they're calling for, I think, a high of 31 or 32. But with the humidity, I think they're calling for, I think, 41 or 42 degrees Celsius. And possible storms, hail, heavy rain, possible tornadoes. That's about it. But yeah, check engine light was on the truck again. I had to scan that. It was the same problem that I've done a video on before. When I got fuel, somebody didn't put the gas cap on tight enough. Then I ended up with a evap code because it was sucking air in there. So I tightened the cap and reset the check engine light. Other than that, did a little bit of maintenance to my chainsaw tonight because we've been out cutting wood. Put a new chain on it about a week ago, and it's already starting to get dull, but it has done a lot of cutting in the last 6 days. Out cutting, filling that truck. But added some fuel and added some bar oil, and it seems to be running fine. But yeah, I just wanted to do a bit of a video because I haven't put anything up lately, just because we've been busy with this, that, and the other thing. In the shop, not too much has changed. All the still stuff is in here, just because we haven't been out for a few days, and being the weekend, unless we're really busy, I'm trying not to work on the weekends. But yeah, not much has changed. Just busy, living a good life, I guess. But yeah, it's Sheldon Gould with S&N Custom Lawn Care. Just wanted to give a shout out because I haven't done a video in about a week or a week and a half. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you have any comments, put the comment in the comment section below. Make sure you subscribe to our channel, S&N Custom Lawn Care. You can also subscribe to our group page and actual group on Facebook, S&N Custom Lawn Care. And my other company, you can also subscribe on Facebook to our page and our group, both under Sonic Slade Music Productions. And like I said, we're getting busy, getting ready to get sound equipment ready to go do a few derbies, demolition derbies in southwestern Manitoba. So we'll be getting some sound gear ready. Hopefully do a video of that, and I actually hope to get a few videos of the actual demolition derbies once we get there. We'll see. But it's kind of hard unless I have another person to operate the phone or a camera, because I got to pay attention to what I'm doing and make sure I'm playing the right music at the right time. So, but we'll see what we can do. I think I actually have a buddy of mine coming with me. I think the wife and my son Wyatt are actually going to stay here because it's going to be a long day for him. I got to play music from about 1 o'clock till about 6:30, and then I think the demolition derby starts at 6:30 and goes to about 10:30, 11:30 at night, depending on how many cars they're running. So yeah, it's a long day and out in the heat. I don't want my son out there. Like, he's only 2.5. He enjoys it. When he was about 6 months old, we actually took him, and he enjoyed it and actually fell asleep, even though it was really noisy. But he enjoys that type of stuff, but it's just too hot for him. So I think him and wife are going to stay here, and one of my buddies and possibly another buddy is going to come along. So, but yeah, so it's Sheldon Gould with S&N Custom Lawn Care. Make sure you subscribe to our channel, and we'll hopefully get a video up in the next, I'm hoping before a week, but we'll see. We'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching. Bye.